guys, and welcome back to my channel, JPM.Cuisine, where we've got another unboxing for you. This time it is the Dalstrong Gladiator Series 8-inch chef's knife. If you've caught my previous video, I did an unboxing of the Kuma chef knife and the Kuma 8-inch honing steel, so you might want to check that one out as well. But let's get into the unboxing of this Dalstrong chef's knife. When they ship it to you from Amazon, it comes in a nice box. It feels quite heavy, and it looks like it's got a nice sleeve on it. So, oh yeah. So we've got a sleeve over a box, and this is the Gladiator chef's knife. They have, I think, 3 or 4 lines. They've got the Gladiator series, the Shogun series, and Phantom series, if I'm not mistaken. So this is the Gladiator series, and all of their Gladiator series knives have a very nice thick bolster. So let's unbox this one and see what we think about it. So, premium collection set, got some information. It's an 8-inch precision forged blade, ultra sharp with the 55 Rockwell. It's sharpened at 16 to 18 degrees per side. A little bit sharper angle than the 20 to 22 degree edge that we normally find on some other chef's knives. So 16 to 18, that's going to give it a superior kind of sharpness, since that angle is so great. And here we go. It looks like it's held by magnets. Oh, look at that. You get quite a bit of stuff in here. So the knife is extremely sharp. They want you to exercise some caution. There is a free membership to Dalstrong's VIP club. You get some discounts and promotions. So if you get one of these knives, you can expect to find all of that. There is a VIP rewards and information booklet. That's pretty nice. I've never seen one of those. Oh, a customer card. So if you're happy, what you do, and if you're not happy, what you do. So that's pretty nice of Dalstrong to send that to us. We get a cleaning cloth of some sort that's branded by Dalstrong, and a cool little keychain here. So we've got a keychain that's double-sided. That's pretty nice. So if you want to represent Dalstrong on your key ring, you can feel free. Packaging is a nice foam packaging, very protected, but it also comes in a sheath. So let's take a look at what we have here. Boom, there you go. All right, so we've got everything out from the box. Let's move these out of the way, and let's really look at this knife. So just off the bat, it's got a really nice sheath. It's got some air holes so that it can breathe, or if there's any kind of moisture, it can sort of fall out or leave. Wouldn't recommend putting it in wet. Definitely want to hand wash and dry these kinds of knives, even though it's probably a stainless steel. No, it's a high carbon German steel. So this one's high carbon. You definitely want to wash and dry this one by hand. But it's a fairly robust sheath, and that one's going to protect you for traveling. That's really nice. I'm glad that they provide that. That's a cool feature. Let's see how much these things are going for on Amazon. Right now, you can pick one up for $59.81 on sale. Normally, it looks like they're $109, and this is the 8-inch or 200 millimeter blade. Wow, it feels really, really nice. The handle is Paca wood. So it is a Paca wood, and you can see the grain in there. I don't know if you can see, but wow, that's some really serious grain. A nice little stain finish on it. It's a little rough from the full tang on top, where it's not completely, but I mean, with Paca wood, you're going to experience some shrinking and some expansion because it is a wood, not a plastic. So that's normal. The bolster, wow, it's a really, really thick bolster. It's rounded out, so it kind of pushes up against the finger, as opposed to having an indentation where your hand can sort of, or that finger can sort of just fit in and groove. But it's really, really comfortable. I love the roundness on the edges, because that's going to provide a lot of comfort for your ring finger or your middle finger when you're actually doing a pinch grip, or maybe trying to use something with a tip. This is a more traditional chef's knife that I've seen. The thickness from the spine to the heel is pretty robust there. You've got a lot of material. The angle for the chop, oh yeah, look at that. The angle, that's pretty ideal for a chop there, especially for rock chopping. So for those of you that like to rock chop, this one is going to provide a lot of comfort in that. Let's see how much this thing weighs first. All right, we'll measure it in grams here. Oh, 296, so almost or over. I think the Kuma was 186, and we've got 297, whichever one wants to choose. So we're looking like at least 110 grams greater than the Kuma chef's knife, and it feels it. Let's see where the balance is on this one. Just behind the bolster is where we've got the balance on this knife. It's kind of right on the bolster there. If I can get it to sit, it looks like it's a hair on the thick part of the bolster. That's not too bad. It's almost evenly weighted, but you've got a lot of heft in the handle. So it's a little thick. I really like the way it feels. It's round. It doesn't have an indentation here to keep your fingers from sliding off, but since I pinch up anyways, it doesn't matter. We've got the Dalstrong logo embedded in the middle rivet on both sides, which is a nice touch. Spine's a little bit thicker than the Kuma, but it's pretty thin for what it is. And that's going to be really nice for chopping through root vegetables like carrots without causing any kind of splitting, or maybe potatoes as well. One of the worst things ever is when you're trying to chop some vegetables and they end up splitting because the knife is so thick it's like an axe blade. It really tapers down to the tip, which is really nice, and it's picking up some of my fingerprint marks, but that's all right. We'll wipe it down as we use it. Wow, in terms of usage, man, it's not as nimble as the Kuma, but I mean, it's got 100 more grams in it, but it really feels comfortable in the hand. Blade seems decently sharp. The edge of the blade though sort of tapers down, and it looks like it could use a little bit of sharpening on the heel. But I think other than that, it's not too bad, especially for what you're paying. For $60, this knife is a steal. So I guess if you're interested in wanting to upgrade your cutlery to something that's a little bit more fancy, high dollar, at $60 price point, this is probably where I'd begin. Some of the Schuns and Wusthoffs are at the $100 to $200 price mark, and I think this is probably in that same category in terms of quality of blade and what you're getting. It looks like they didn't spare any expense in terms of the features on this, so I'm kind of shocked that it's only $60 on Amazon. This thing, you know, could easily be worth the $100 price tag that it said. So while it's still on sale, or while you can, you might consider picking this one up, because I'm really impressed with it. All right, guys, just wanted to also give you a quick shot at how sharp this knife is out the box. Oh yeah, and if you saw that, again, I don't do this very often, and those are push cuts, but this knife is ridiculously sharp out of the box. All right, you guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.